Hi, welcome, Paula. How are you today?
I'm good.
Super. Now, have you had a chance to read the book yet or to try the technique out yourself yet?
I read the book cover to cover as soon as I got home. And actually, yes, I did. It was interesting. I really like it.
Great. And what has your experience been in trying the technique yourself?
It's to do. It actually has brought up several different things at different times. I find that each time I've gone through it probably 6 different times, just working with it and playing with it. And even today, getting ready for this, I found that something else even came up. Just things keep coming up at different levels. So it's not a one-time sort of thing. I think that it's something that can continue to be used every
Yeah,
day.
that's how I designed it to be used every day. My wife and I use it every day because there's always something coming up to clear through. So you got the right idea.
Good.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let me just get a sheet of paper here. Okay, so today you were just going to help me demonstrate. I was going to just take you through the process. So what's an intention you have? What's something that you would like to see happen in your life?
I want to be diamond by the next convention,
Okay.
2007. It's a lofty goal.
Okay. Well, it's good to have big goals. How possible does that feel right now?
My mind says it's possible. There's a part of me that says you can't do it.
Okay.
You're not smart enough.
So give me a number from 0 to 10 of how likely it feels, not how likely you think it is, but how likely it feels that you're going to reach that goal.
I would have to say probably an 8 to a 9.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to ask you to choose a different goal. I want you to think of something that actually feels closer to a 5 or less. Something that when you think about it, you're kind of uncertain about.
I think platinum by convention is what really resonates as being more realistic for me.
All right, I'm not asking you to think of something more realistic. I'm actually the opposite. I want you to think of something that when you think about it, you actually don't feel very certain about it. And to me, an 8 out of 10 still feels pretty certain. Is there anything that when you think about it, you're like, I really want to do it, but I'm not sure how that's going to happen? Or
Diamond. I mean, that truly, diamond by convention. I set that as an intention before, and it's like, I'm not sure how to get there. I don't know.
Okay. I want you to tap in a little more to that feeling of unsureness, of that you don't know how to get there. Tell me more about what you're not sure about.
I'm not sure of the process of getting from here to there. How exactly do I do that? How do I get people from, I can talk to them about the oils. I love the oils. I have no problem just rattling things off. How do I get them from, oh, those are really great, to becoming a member and seeing the vision, catching the vision to build that into something that would be a business that they could actually make money at.
Okay. Okay, so when we narrow it down a little bit, I think it gets a little more tangible here. I'm hearing a specific question or uncertainty about, well, how do I actually get them to go from having a great experience of the oils to grabbing onto the vision and saying, hey, I want to build a business too. Is that closer to what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's set an intention related to that. Let's set an intention related to knowing what to say, or knowing how to help people get started, or how to inspire people to build a business. Or those are some of my words. How would you say it?
How do I motivate people? How do I inspire is a good word. How do I inspire them and motivate them, and then be able to help them see the best way to get there? They see the dollar signs. I see the potential.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get across that. I'm not quite sure. I haven't been able to quite get there yet.
Okay, so I want you to say this phrase. I know exactly how to inspire people to get started with Young Living.
I know exactly how to inspire people to, what am I supposed to say again? I'm sorry.
I know exactly how to inspire people to get started with Young Living.
I know exactly how to inspire people to get to know Young Living.
All right, when you say that, how true does that feel to you? Where a 0 is like, I just don't know how to do it, and a 10 is, I know exactly what to say.
Probably about a 5 right now. 4
Okay.
5. Yeah.
Perfect. That's right in the zone that we want to work with then. It's something that you know what you want to do, but you're not sure how it's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay, so when you say that, I know exactly how to inspire people to get started with Young Living. What does that little negative voice inside tell you that says that that's not true?
A little voice says, you can't do that. You're not smart enough. You
Okay.
don't know enough.
All right, so when you hear that voice, and I'll take notes, Paula, you don't have to write it down.
Okay.
I'll take notes and I'll send them to you. Okay, so when you hear that voice that says, you can't do that, you're not smart enough, what's the feeling that comes up?
I get real frustrated, and then I feel angry, and then I want to cry.
Okay. Okay, and tap into that feeling. Where do you feel that in your body?
Between my heart and solar plexus, and truly just right at the sternum, at the base of the sternum, and just below. It's like a big knot. Okay.
Okay, so tune into that feeling in your sternum. I want you to drift back to an earlier time in your life when you felt the same way. Could be recently or could be long ago. Just the first one that comes up. Tell me what you get.
It's a long time ago.
Okay.
As a child, 4 or 5 years old, I was a small girl teaching. I was standing in a little play kitchen teaching, and my mother said, you shouldn't do that. That's not realistic. My grandfather was a French chef, and I thought I could be as good as him. And my mother said to forget about that kind of thing. That's not realistic.
Okay. Can you see that as a snapshot, that memory?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So now I'm going to have you get your oils out. Stress away, frankincense, and lavender.
Okay.
I want you to put a drop or two of each in your palm.
Okay.
Okay. And rub your heads together. And smell. Hold that for about a minute. Breathe the oils into that snapshot, into that memory. Just go right back there. And as you do that, several things may happen. Something may happen to the picture that you're seeing, the memory itself. It may shift or move or fade. And pay attention to what happens in your body. There could be emotion or tears that come up or shaking. If that happens, just allow that wave to wash through you. Remember, no wave lasts forever. Just let that come through you, whatever you're experiencing. And notice what happens to your thoughts as well. And as that memory starts to dissolve and change, be aware of a new mindset that starts to emerge from around the edges of that. And it could be something as simple as that was then and this is now, or it could be a new insight of I am smart enough, or I can do this, whatever it is that comes through. Just smell that oil until you feel like the wave is completed.
There's a light that begins to come around the edges.
Perfect.
I see colors and change from a red to a yellow to a white.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's definitely more calm now.
Yeah. Okay. So your body, what do you feel in that solar plexus area now?
Actually, I don't feel the pain that I was feeling before we started.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Great. So we released that. So I'm going to pull you right back again to your original intention, which was knowing exactly what to say to inspire people to get started with Young Living. When you say that now, how possible does that feel?
Feels very possible.
Excellent. What number would you give it?
I would have to give that an 8.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So usually when we get to an 8 or higher, it means that we've released the main constriction around that memory. And then what's going to help that grow more, especially in this case, this is a skill question. There are two sides to manifesting. One side is releasing the blocks, which in your case was this memory, in which you had this feeling of, I can't do this, I'm not smart enough, it's not real, that you got from what your mother said. There's that side of it. The other side of manifesting is literally having the skill to do the thing. So you still have to learn what to say. You still may need to read some script books or talk to people or practice it until you find something. So it's not going to be a 10 until you've actually tried it out and done it and learned that skill. So this is a case where when we hit a brick wall, we need to see that brick wall is really just the bottom of a learning curve. So now you're able to learn what to say to inspire people. So I want you to say that. Say, I'm able to learn what to say to inspire people.
I'm able to learn what to say to inspire people.
How does that feel?
Feels good.
Perfect.
It feels good.
Okay. And so the next step in that AFT process is to actually create an affirmation. And so we could use that very one that we just said, I'm able to learn what to say to inspire people. You could say, now I know how to say the right thing to inspire them. Or the affirmation could just literally be, I inspire people daily to see the benefit of Young Living or to get started. What would you like? What feels right to you?
I inspire people. That actually resonates within me.
Good.
In that same spot, actually.
Interesting. In a different way, though, right?
Yeah, it resonates in there that yes, I can do this.
Okay, so I inspire people to what? What feels like the right?
I inspire people to want to become a part of Young Living.
Nice. Okay, so what you're feeling, that solar plexus area, that is kind of like our personal empowerment area. And when that is constricted, then our actions are constricted and our ability to create and manifest. So, and on the other side of it, when that is activated, when that is flowing, then that's where all this energy comes from to accomplish what we want. So I'm going to have you stand up now. And do you have some transformation oil or another oil you like?
I have transformation, present time, release, inner child valor, highest potential, surrender, forgiveness.
Okay, I love transformation for this purpose, so that's what I'm going to suggest. But people can use really any oil they like. So take a drop, transformation, and put it on your palms. And rub your hands together and smell. Yeah, and step back so people can see your posture. So perfect. Now I want you to get into could be something like this. You want something that sounds like with your solar plexus open, something out that feels really good, and say, I inspire people to want to become a part of Young Living.
I inspire people to want to become a part of Young Living.
Good, and smell your oil again. And say it again.
I inspire people to want to become a part of Young Living.
Fabulous, love it. And say it again.
I inspire people to want to become a part of Young Living.
Wonderful. Okay. How's that feel?
It feels really empowering.
Well, I have to say, you're really glowing right now. And you look inspiring. When you do that, you radiate that inspiration. And I can see that really would make people say, hey, whatever she's doing, I want to do that.
Good.
So that's fabulous. Okay, so that's going to be your affirmation. I'm going to email that to you. And right in the back of the book is that little worksheet. Just Xerox that off, write this down, make your chart. So morning and night, I want you to be smelling, set your timer for 2 minutes. You smell your oil, you say that, and that's going to program you all day long to be having this inspiring presence with people.
Okay.
And just, email me or send me a message in a few days. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing with it. And I'm excited for you. It's going to be great.
Thanks. I actually have a class that I'm going to want to do. I need to find out about the intro. And there's a class that I want to do also, Ben, to teach. I did talk to a lady who came over to pick up something else, and she saw my oils, and we had a conversation, and it was amazing. She said, I need to get with you before school starts. And I want to do that. I have a real heart for people who work in the medical profession.
Yeah.
Because as a medical professional, we are exposed to people all the time who are not well. And I just have a passion for people to become well. I want them well. And I know we've got the perfect solution for assisting and empowering that. And then the other side of it was to be able to empower and inspire people. And I now I feel like I can do that.
Well, that's awesome.
I know what I need to do to get.
Perfect. Okay.
I have the tools.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.